And with that, we are starting the recording. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Or not everybody, since, you know, it only gets a couple views per video. But let's go.
Oh, yeah.
In case, just in case. So, we left off with the siege of Granton here. I don't believe you were here for that, Ignis, for the start of it.
No.
But did you watch the video?
I did not. If y'all can give me a refresher.
Well, that's your problem. That's your fucking problem. But basically what happened is you guys appeared in the underground croft. There was some stupidity. Zeed got taken to, I think, under half HP?
Yes.
Because of a crit hit that I forced Taco to do, Flicker. And then...
You want some good news?
Yeah. And he wrote good news on his fist and hit him with it. Okay.
Good news hits hard.
Yes, it does. As hard as a rock. And speaking of rocks, then a rock fell through the ceiling.
And then took me even further down in health.
And that's when...
And then I carried you on my back.
That's when the party realized that the city was under siege. And the little red markings is all where all the fire is. We are introducing Elfie's new character. Speaking of which, just for a reminder, Elfie, let us hear about your... Hope. Let us hear about your new character, Hope.
Hope is a chthonic tiefling.
I thought she was a panda.
Panda.
She is a very caring character, but also not someone to be trifled with.
We got 2 tieflings in one campaign.
Also, has not ever seen another tiefling.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. I mean, they're very rare, so that's totally fine.
One has never seen a non-tiefling, one seen their parents die. Jesus.
Let's go. Tieflings do not have it easy in this world, although part of that reason is because of my demon lore.
That doesn't... Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, we left off with Hope dragging a couple of bodies to... Well, sorry, they're still alive. So a couple of people to safety as Flicker runs with Michael and Zeed through fire and flame.
I'm fast as fuck, boys.
Basically, yeah. Also, Flicker was able to restore himself finally to full form because he was suffering horribly in the realm of souls.
Hey, I still mollywop that bitch.
Also, right, very important point. All of the alcohol they had didn't come with them.
No.
I thought that would get a reaction. It got a reaction from everybody else.
I forgot.
Okay, I'm turning you down, Marvel.
I was just getting too close to the microphone.
Me and Zeed forgot.
I thought I heard something about Michael.
Yeah, you being carried by Flicker through the fire and flames of the market area. And that's where you run into Hope here. Also, the building next to you is absolutely engulfed in flames. It was the temple dedicated to death that's just burning to the ground right now.
Well, that's hellish.
Tragic.
I
think he enjoyed
no. So yeah, it's up to you guys to do things. Go. That means go.
I completely So wait, we met Hope. We were introduced to her, and then what?
We ended the session.
That was it. That was it.
Oh yeah, that
So
was some
sorry,
kind of there was like Hope saw Michael just like reform.
Yeah, Hope,
course.
you saw a big boulder running at you, a skeleton popping out, forming into a man, and a bird brain on his shoulders, basically.
I am a biblical angel. Fuck
Yeah,
with
no,
me.
it basically looks like a lore-accurate biblical angel running right at you.
Yeah.
Flicker?
Yes.
Well, whatever your name is, it was a pleasure meeting you, but if you can't tell me where the nearest alcohol is, I really don't want to talk to you anymore.
Zeed, chill.
Hope's just going to look like, over at the injured soldier, like,
You don't tell me to fucking chill! We spent...
Start looting the soldiers for alcohol. No.
You want good news again?
Good news.
Just giving good news.
There was one reason that I'm here, and that was to get really fucked up. And now that one reason is gone, we have nothing left. Rick's gone. Elfie's gone. Now we're just stuck with you and Michael and this other person whose name I completely forgot.
What's wrong
Jesus.
with me? I know what's wrong with
my nose
Michael,
is
but what's
bleeding.
wrong with me?
I felt very uncomfortable inside you. That's what's wrong with you.
Well, at least it doesn't
Oh
feel
my
agonizing
God.
getting absorbed for you.
Hope is going to sigh and continue to try to treat the soldier.
Who the fucking Three Stooges over here?
Yeah, as we zoom out through the smoke and the fire of the city, we come back to Ignis and Jessica, who've been left in the dust by the rampantly running away Flicker, who could only carry 3 people without being significantly slowed down.
I just look over at Jessica and just ask her, do we know what's going on? Do we know what's going on here?
Well, Ignis, I could only assume that the city's under attack, considering it's on fire.
We have to help as many people as possible. Don't you agree with that?
Do we?
Yes. What? Listen,
That's the most lazy response I've ever heard.
we gotta make sure people get out to safety. I just start running over to. Are people running and screaming right now?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, you guys are kind of up on a hill, so things are kind of quiet up here. But you can hear the screaming in the city as people trying to shelter in their houses, and then like a rock comes through the ceiling, and then they're screaming. You can hear a lot of noises coming from the castle area as well, as they're clearly preparing something or some alternative to just being besieged. But it's actually surprisingly quiet up here, other than one wall to your kind of like south is on fire.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna look over at Jessica and be like, well, I don't know about you, but I think we need to help as many people as possible. And I head over to the town square where, like, if I can, kind of.
Oh, here, let me make sure. Yeah, you should be able to control them.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, this area.
What area? I didn't see a ping.
Oh, I don't know how to ping on.
Just click and hold. Click and hold.
Oh my god.
We talking over here?
Oh, like, right here.
Yeah, okay. So with Jessica's ignorant answer of "do we really," she definitely follows you, mostly because Jessica's not here to act on her own. And you guys arrive at the town center where the whole brawl happened with Michael getting arrested for attacking a town guard. And it's completely engulfed in flames. All the pop-up tents are burning. Many of the storefronts, including, by the way, the tavern, which is this one that you guys had that wild night in, where Zeed threw up and pissed himself, is on fire as well.
I just try to go. I just like run into the town and just try to gather as many people as possible.
You run over to the tavern.
All right. I run over to the tavern. I open up the door.
Okay.
Is there anyone inside?
First off, make me a Constitution check for running through the fire and flames.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Well, you all tieflings, so you all resistant to fire, unless you're one
Yeah,
of the
that's true,
tieflings.
that's
Anyway.
true.
I'll give you advantage and lower the difficulty because of that.
Oh god, I just dumped out all my dice. God damn it. We're gonna use my rose quartz dice because I'm gay.
I mean, you don't have to beat much. Just beat a 10, please, with advantage. And if you don't, it wasn't deserved to be beaten.
All right, I got advantage. Nope, that flung off my hand.
And since you are a tiefling, I won't set that as a hard difficulty for you.
5.
How
With
the
advantage?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
fall face first.
No. You make it halfway through the marketplace where you trip over a log, which was apparently somehow still supporting part of the market stall it was a part of.
Don't
And
let
the
it
market
fall
stall
down.
collapses on top of you. Dealing you 1 second, gotta get my own dice out here. Because I didn't realize that people were going to be stupid this early. I thought I'd be able to keep them in the bag for a little bit longer.
Listen, my dice
Have
rolling.
you met us?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I thought
Like,
it was
dice-
only gonna be Michael that was gonna be dumb.
No, I was trying to save people. You're
Dealing
being
a
dumb.
surprising 3 points of damage.
Okay. Cool.
And the damage
can-
comes from the falling log, not the fire itself.
All right. 3 damage. That's not bad. So I get up, dust myself off, try to get into the tavern. Is there anyone in there at the moment that I can see that is within reach of me that I can like lead them out?
Well, since I made you get through the fire, and I won't make you struggle to get out of the log, fine, whatever. No strength checks for you. You get over to the tavern, and there are...
You just become a bear.
Well, actually, the fire would have burned all of his hair off, except the hair on his head, so he's the opposite of a bear. I think that's termed an otter.
Yep.
There are 5 people sheltering in the tavern. Really, only the front of the tavern's on fire. Again, it's really only the outside that's on fire. The inside's pretty much untouched.
So I go over to those 5 people and I'm like, "Is everything okay? Are you hurt? Are you injured? Is there anything I can do to help you guys?"
They seem fine, and they're clearly like the tavern keeper, like a maid, and two what are they called? Wenches, serving girls. There we go. Yes, let's not refer
Servers?
to them. Yes, and 1 patron. They seem unharmed, but the patron goes, "I'll give you all my money if you get me out of here safely."
All right, just take my hand.
Watch, they're broke.
I
Somebody
need
burned
money.
Shh. Just shh, Orville, shh.
Oh no, they're broke.
As the DM thinks of something else to do for him, they take your hand, and as you look back towards the door's engulfed in flame. You know you can make it out safely, but they aren't tieflings.
All right, so let me try to think of something here with my spell.
The barkeep is a halfling that looks somewhat familiar.
Is it
Where
that
from?
one bitch that? Is it that one bitch?
I don't know. You didn't make a perception
Earlier.
roll.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm making a perception check. No.
Wait. Wait, you mean that one bitch that was...
That was good to Elfie and not me because she was prejudiced against everyone.
Tall people,
that's tall.
yes.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, that reminds me when I forgot about
Dirty
Zeed.
20.
Dirty 20. It's 100% her.
I just look over and I just go, I just take a deep breath. I just go, are you okay? Do you need help as well? Or do you want to wait for our tiefling friend? Not tiefling friend, our halfling friend. Though I do have to warn you,
She
they
dusts a
were
little
taken away.
soot off of her, and she goes, "No, I can make it up myself. I don't need any help from people like you."
Great.
Put that bitch back in the fire.
Bye.
That would be a start.
By the way, she's a level 20 rogue. No, just kidding.
By the way, she's a rogue and you're dead.
Yes. No.
So, I'm trying to see what I can do. I don't.
While you're standing there with indecision, you hear a door open and close behind you.
I turn around. I see the door opening and closing. And I just lead the man out that way.
It literally just
Be
leads
like-
into, like, the alleyway over here. And the halfling that you were asking if she needed help is
I
standing
don't
there.
care. I'm just trying to help this guy.
As you lead him out, actually, you notice that the halfling ensured that all of her staff got out as well. It was just you and the man.
Yeah, I just lead him out. I'm just like,
Give me another. I'm gonna make you make a perception saving throw here.
a perception?
Yes.
Hold on. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Okay, cool. My wisdom is a +8. Let's go.
But if you have you know, I don't know, proficiency in perception, it's specifically a perception saving throw.
Okay, because I saw like on D&D Beyond, like perceptions like under wisdom.
Yes, it is.
If you're doing saving throws. Natural 19.
Okay. The sinking realization that had you done nothing and absolutely not shown up, everybody here would have been fine, sinks into you as almost an extremely depressing and demoralizing thought.
What the hell, dude?
Y'all, yeah, that's just brutal.
They were just
I
going
was
to walk
trying to
out
be
the door
nice.
anyway.
Well, you're saying like the city's on fucking fire.
You chose to
Well,
choose
it-
this specific building to go to. One of the largest buildings on the map. Of course it has
Alright,
more than one door.
All right, I just like kind of like, you know that thing when you're like annoyed, you put your fingers into the bridge of your nose. I do the equivalent of that, and I just walk around the alley into the town square, and if Jessica sees me, I'm just be like, don't. I don't want to hear it.
Jessica's actively throwing fireballs into the fire when you walk back around.
No. I just grab her hands and just no. We're trying to save people. No orphanages are being burned today. Got it?
But the
Ignis, the
kids, they
babysitter.
deserve to burn.
No, they don't deserve to burn. Trust me, I wasn't. Trust me, like you know who I was an orphan too. Okay, they're kids. What do you have against kids?
The most serious look you've ever seen comes across Jessica's face, and she just keeps throwing fireballs.
No.
Oh, Ignis became a babysitter.
And as Jessica continues throwing fireballs, we're going to pop back up to the rest of the group.
This is just a comedic campaign at this point. I swear.
Tell me that's not exactly what Bailey would be doing if they were here.
That's true, but also this
Yeah.
is just gonna turn into Witchlight.
Yeah,
For-
but that's
next
the
is
thing
gonna
is, if any one of you's gone, I try to roleplay you as you.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that's
Fair.
what Bailey would do.
And I think your feeling is
You know,
spot on.
if Michael's ever gone, I don't think he's actually even missed a campaign before. If Michael's
Yeah,
ever
no,
gone,
I
I'm just
haven't.
gonna throw shit at people.
Yes, that's a good thought. That's a good thought.
You know, obviously I'm probably accentuating the most drastic elements of each character, but whenever you're gone, I do try to roleplay as you.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, and actually,
I just
yeah,
feel like that's what Bailey would be doing right now.
and actually, yeah. Sorry, I've never missed a session.
I know, that's why I said if you ever do.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
No, I said if you ever do, because I know you haven't missed a session yet.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, back to the main group. Actually, I probably should have been setting this up while I was fucking with Ignis.
That's just my punishment. I get it.
Well, hey, you fell off that fountain in the first battle because you failed an athletics check. So.
Ooh, circle.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
You said you're a warlock, right, West? West, you there?
He's muted.
Yes, I'm a warlock.
Okay, I'm trying to find a decent warlock here to just represent you. We're on bards.
Oh wait, is
wizards.
Wes joining this campaign?
Yes, he is.
I'm already
Oh.
almost on my character sheet.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Well,
just trying to
if you-
find a
I just added
decent
the spell.
warlock here.
There, am I free to interject with my little monologue, or did I?
Sure. All right, I'm just gonna use this because the chibis are cute.
So while all that is while we
I'm
started
failing.
while we started arguing, Zeed is going to wipe the blood from his nose because he's almost dead. And
Wait, didn't you heal yourself?
Yeah, but it was only for like 12 points.
Yeah, but it would have stopped the bleeding.
Whatever. And he is going to say, "Now listen. You guys, you have your little band of friends, you have your little family. Well, what do I have? It's 100 years in the future. Everybody forgot about Hermania. I don't have anything left. You know how that feels? You know how that feels? Your life mission is just destroyed by you going on a little adventure for some penny change?
Everything Zeed just ranted about is made absolutely irrelevant as the building in front of you, this one right here, collapses and a coffin comes flying out and lands in front of Michael. Just completely making Zeed's rant completely nonsensical and meaningless.
Wait, hold on. Pause. About table. So we
one
were
second, I
in.
just unplugged
We
my
were
headphones.
We were in that dimension for 100 years, and it's 100 years in the future.
Yes.
No, we narrowed it down to about
like
10 to 20.
Yeah.
So we're 20 years into the future. Great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I promise you, I did not have anything to do with it. But
Hey, don't lie. You gave me the idea when I was in the vape shop.
it
Anyways,
was for one reason.
Anyways, Michael's gonna open the coffin, ignoring Deed's little yapping session.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. See how much this girl fucking cares.
I give Zeed the best meaningful hug and apologetic hug I can give him and say, I am sorry, I know what it's like to be the last one.
The hug kills him.
No, I really want you to make a strength saving throw here.
Me?
No, Taco.
Okay.
But I won't because I'm nice.
So we were
Yeah,
in that. We were in
doing
that
a
thing for 20 years, right?
10 to 20, yes.
Roughly.
10 to 20 years. Great. And Flicker is now an angel.
Well, he looks like one. At least to for a moment to hope.
But he's still a rocky monk to us.
Yes. Well, I mean, just like the wings coming out of the back from Zeed, the body growing out of him from Michael, just looked for a moment like a biblical angel.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, Michael is gonna open the coffin.
In the coffin is a sleeping tiefling, who's very much still alive. You can tell that almost instantly, being dead yourself, Michael.
Yep.
They're just in like a deep trance, like or spell-like state.
Oh, is there any water nearby?
No, and any water nearby is being used to put out fires.
Aw.
I
Well,
shake the shit out of it.
then I I want to tip over the coffin.
It's a massive stone coffin. Roll me a strength check.
Oh, okay. Not even at
And
disadvantage.
as you're trying to tip over the coffin, or Flicker, your shaking of the sleeping halfling does nothing to wake them up.
You remember that scene from Avengers where the Hulk just yells?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A nat 20 and it's 24.
Okay, well, nat 20 is all I need to hear. Yeah, you tip over the coffin and just, like, very unceremoniously dump the sleeping tiefling out as they roll across the ground and come to a resting stop on their face.
Are they a tiefling too?
Yes, they are.
Wait, is Cecil a tiefling?
Cecil is for their trial campaign. They're just refer to them as West for the moment.
So West is another tiefling, right?
Yes.
I am not the tiefling.
I also had a backup plan if I failed the check.
No, West, you said
Hope
your
run
wait,
over to
West,
the
stop,
sleeping
pause.
people.
West, you said your character was a tiefling, right?
I said Warforged.
Oh, Warforged. Oh, okay.
He's a Ruby.
Never mind. They're a Warforged. My apologies. I'm so sorry.
Okay, he is a marionette.
Oh, okay. I thought you said tiefling. I'm so sorry.
How did you read
Probably 'cause Hope
marionette
is a
as tiefling?
I don't know.
You probably thought, you were probably thinking of the other new character.
I need to see this. I need to see the character art for it.
I'm just looking up what one of them looks like because I have no image in my head of what you would look like.
If you look like a marionette puppet.
A wooden person with interlocked joints.
No, I got you. So my apologies. That's a DM failure on my part. My apologies. You roll out a. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm struggling with this now because I have to make it fit in the lore. 1 second. We are going to take a short break as I consult with myself on the lore for this, because I'm going to have to write something up real quick.
Could I?
Okay, we are back. Sorry, let me reintroduce this. A coffin a large stone coffin basically falls from the sky. It was ejected through the building's collapse. So it was kind of shot out as the building collapsed. And as you open it, Michael, you find a small marionette puppet that is probably the size of a halfling, about 4 feet tall. Inside, it is made of wood and iron, and it has basically a dirty, moth-eaten cloth covering it as clothing.
Okay, can I see if it's alive or something?
Give me a Arcana check.
Well, I really do. I don't care if I fail or not, cause I have a good response, anyways. I got 23.
23. There's certainly powerful magic in this puppet. You are not sure whether or not that means life or whatever. But something like this is not something you would have ever seen before. Even the basic concept of a human-like doll that could be used for anything would be pretty foreign to you. Even clothing shops don't even have proper wooden puppets to show the clothing on. They're usually just displayed by hanging cloth or on wire frames. But here stands in front of you a human-looking marionette-type puppet.
Oh.
So, Michael, You want to introduce me to your new boyfriend?
I haven't dated for. Have I even dated before? I don't know.
No,
I'm
you
old.
died a virgin, Michael. I'm sorry.
I mean, that makes sense.
Damn.
Yeah, you got like drafted at 18 to fight in the war that your the Lord of the City was fighting, and you died like in the first battle. So, no, you haven't dated before,
Well,
Michael.
I mean,
well, basically, I don't know what this thing is, but it has a magic, I guess.
if it's like Roman times, or like Greek times, it was like they could have dated in the military, done some stuff
He
together.
had like 2 days of training and then was sent out and died. So no,
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael lived a
Anyways,
very very sad life before this.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, flicker that's iron on it if you want to absorb it. I don't really care.
Alright, let's. Okay, I just reach my hand in and pick up the puppet.
The puppet is very light. Honestly, the iron rivets and joints are heavier than the wood itself. So it just kind of dangles there as you hold it, as if it was a lifeless body.
I mean, Flicker expects the craft on it.
It looks very well crafted. The iron hasn't rusted, despite the cloth indicating that it would be very old. The wood itself is pristine and well taken care of, and clearly it's rudimentary, but the craft work is, at least for the materials used, effectively flawless. Also, you notice that as it hangs there, it looks at you, but doesn't actually look at you. Its eyes are made of wood, recessed into the head, and there are tiny blue sapphire emeralds or sapphire stones embedded in the eyes.
Well, I guess this is a keepsake, and I make like a little shoulder pocket, and I sit it in there.
Okay. You pick up the marionette puppet. You can add the marionette puppet to your inventory. Oh, I should have made that joke when you absorbed Michael. You can put Michael into your inventory.
And then I just absorb the metal off of the inside of the coffin.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw. Or you said the metal
inside. Motherfucker!
No, there's metal on the puppet, and there's metal, or there's nothing in. There's just stone in the stone coffin. If you're absorbing the metal, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I just absorbed the stone coffin.
Okay.
Just leave the wood out.
Then that's fine. The coffin gets absorbed into Flicker. Hope, you're just tending to the soldiers, and you completely miss all of this.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, give me a medicine check.
Medicine check?
Yeah.
Alright. It's loading.
I was going to be like, you made the roll, or are you just sitting there staring at your screen? But you rolled using the computer.
I don't have a computer.
Oh, your phone or whatever it is. Like a filthy plebeian.
Yeah. Alright, medicine check. Alright, here we go.
You need to beat a 10.
A 10.
Yes, I just rolled for it.
All right.
Also, who was it that suggested the music thing? The Spotify one?
West.
West? You were the one who did it?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me go back and find that, because
Called
these
Spotify.
awkward... Spotify,
And
yep.
the only way that it is able to be used is if somebody has Spotify
I'm back.
Premium, like myself, and I don't need to have any sort of authority in the server in order to activate it. It just activates whenever I summon it.
Oh, we gonna turn this into a podcast?
I mean, if you could.
Well, I had
If you want.
music, and then the Musico bot fucking crapped out, so...
Well, that's
If
fair.
you also send me a playlist, I can also make sure that sticks to that playlist.
Yeah, well, the only playlist I have is on YouTube Music, so I don't know if that transfers over.
You can just like manually make a new one with all the same music.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have like a on standby fantasy kind of tense music, but if you could,
I do,
Correct.
but mine is more of a mystical type of
no, like battle music.
I do have battle music, but it's Celtic.
I don't
Like
care what
Celtic
it is at
like-
this point. We are
Okay,
having some
cool.
awkward silences here, so I'd like to bring in a
Okay.
bot.
I rolled.
I just
It was
invited it
13
to the
plus 8, so it was
server.
21.
Sorry, what was it?
Nice.
13 plus 8, which is 20, so 21.
Oh, you have a +8 to your medicine check?
Yeah.
Wait, what is your character? Like, what is your class?
Warlock.
Oh,
Archfey Warlock.
Yeah, but anyway, the Spoticore bot should be in the server now, West, if you want to handle that.
Oh, it needs to have permissions to be able to join the voice chat.
It should.
Did I miss anything? I was
Uh,
having lunch.
Let me find Spoticore bot.
No, not really.
Roles.
Plus 8 might also
There we
come
go.
from the-
It should certainly.
background
One second. Ah! I didn't mean to give it to that roll. Oh my god, Discord, could you stop? Okay.
You give me hell drivers.
Okay, I should have the bot roll as well now, which should give it access to everything, but just in case I'm clicking all the other things.
Okay, just tell me when it's ready.
It should be ready now.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. And then just give me some like tense music. That's all I'd like. Thank you, DJ West.
Okay, you're welcome.
DJ West.
And then I will adjust it on my end so that it's not overwhelming to
Yeah.
the recording. So I'll-
Everybody else may want to do the same.
yeah, so I suggest starting at 20% for everybody to adjust the bot's music thing at.
Hey, Zeed.
What?
Why aren't you helping that devil lady?
Say what?
Why aren't you helping that devil lady?
What? Well, tell me, how is helping her gonna fucking bring back Hermania?
The people you heal, you can say you can thank Hermania for it.
What do you think I am, Mother Teresa?
Yes.
A reference
As a
that has
bird.
absolutely no bearing on this world, but continue.
Yes, as a bird.
You know,
Your mother bird Risa.
Okay, you know what?
Am I wrong?
Who is the closest to death? I'm gonna ask Hope that.
On your medicine check, you know that, let's just say Soldier A and C are the closest to death.
Hope is going to try to help treat one of them that are not the one that's not as bad off, and then point to the other one that's the worst off.
Yeah, that works totally fine. I didn't have anything planned, but basically, she points at the soldier who's like, bleeding out of his eyes and ears and is coughing up blood actively.
Okay, come over here. Fucking brat. I'm gonna walk over to him, and I'm just going to slam my Icula down and touch his head. And I got a medicine check of 15. He's
that
probably
works
dead.
perfect.
Oh, okay.
No, that works perfectly fine. You could have also, used magic, but yeah. Let's see. How close to death? Oh, you said you got a 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an 18. 15 isn't too bad. We're not going to a match or beat system here. It's just like a kind of how close are you. So you touch his head. What do you do when you touch his head?
I'm going to say that some of my healing magic will enter his spirit, and with hope, it will start to increase his body's natural healing bodies.
Yeah, healing ability. Okay, that works. You're able to stabilize the bleeding, but you realize that he's so hurt that no matter what you do at the moment, there's no way you could get back up on his feet. But you're able to stabilize him.
Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. He's gonna survive. Who's next?
I'm not going to make you roll for it, but you basically go through the rest of the injured people as you slam your staffs down. Each time the light of Hermania shines from your staff, glowing over the embers and flames through the sky. Brighter than you've ever actually seen the staff before. Zeed, make a roll, just a flat 20 roll. I just want to see what the number is.
What, D20? That's going to be a 7.
A 7? And as you continue going, the light gets dimmer and dimmer, but on the first person you used your powers to heal, the light shone so bright, it was almost like a spotlight against the smoke. And it actually attracts the interest of some people. As both citizens and soldiers alike come out of their hovels to watch you heal these people. You're successfully able to heal every single one of them. Some of them much better than others, but basically you're able to stabilize all 10 soldiers that that Hope had dragged over here. Here, let me just throw in some soldiers who have come out to see what's going on. Let me shrink their profiles a little bit.
Blessed Harmonia.
Yeah, boys, you see that? That is what you can do with the power of Hermania. If there was any of us left.
Move you up there. As you say that, a diminutive man, very short, but definitely human, comes up to you, seeming to have been in the middle of something strange before the attack on the city happened. And he goes, "Excuse me, sir. My back hurts. Could you heal that as well?"
Are you deathly ill?
Oh my god.
Wow.
"No, but if we have to flee the city, I won't be able to run. And I'll either slow people down or be killed by the enemy. I would assume that counts as deathly ill."
He's not wrong.
Okay, just get over here.
God.
By the way, he's basically dressed like he was in the middle of a BDSM session.
Yes!
During a city siege. God damn.
Love to know that people still get freaky in this world. So Zeed is going to once again slam his staff on the ground, but instead of touching his head, he is going to, with as few fingers as possible, touch his back.
You just like lightly tap like one of your talons on his back.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, roll me another d20 because I want you to.
Or d20, okay.
Yeah, you don't need to make a medicine check. It's just a bad back.
That's gonna be a 16.
16. As you do so, the talon I'm assuming bird people have talons, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay. As your talon touches his back, your talon glows a bright white. And above your head forms the symbol of Hermania, glowing through the skies. And as you remove your talon and the light fades, a very faint tattoo of Hermania is now on his back.
What did I miss? Cause I lost connection.
What you missed
healing
was
people.
Hermania.
Keep healing people, basically.
Yeah, I don't know why you
Quick
didn't just
clap
heal
his
people
hand.
earlier, Zeed. This would have definitely spread the word of Hermania a lot quicker.
See, I told you.
You know what?
Murder-
I told you.
You know what? I think I have a great idea. We're gonna create a traveling clinic. Zeed and others. A traveling clinic. That's what we're gonna do from now on. Fuck the mission. Traveling clinic.
Let's figure out why the town is being attacked first, and then 50-50.
What? What?
I
Fine.
just want.
What are they even being attacked by?
I don't know. I just see boulders flying.
By the way, Saru, are we in a fight now?
No, they're just townspeople who've come up and a couple of guards. I didn't feel like putting all the townspeople out there.
Okay.
And a couple of
I
guards
thought-
who have just come out here, if I really wanted to here. Here's some more townspeople.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Well, I'm gonna go grab the other two. So I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, as you're running back, we're going to move back to Ignis and Jessica, who Ignis has unsuccessfully convinced Jessica, or not convinced Jessica. No, you have...
Stop. No. This isn't helping. We gotta save people. And what I'm gonna do is, just so that, how far is this? Like 30 feet? This market, 30 feet?
oh gosh, I'm sure if I measure this is going to be, but let's okay, if it's that, let's assume every foot is really 10. She's like 100 feet away from you.
All right, never mind, because I was gonna try to do something that may sound crazy just to stop the fire.
I mean,
from
you can
spreading
move
further.
around the fire, this way instead of running through it like you did, and get closer.
Yeah, because what I was, I was just trying to get closer to her. I'm trying to stop the fire.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can move closer to the fire. Or the fire's definitely within your reach for sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do to help get the fire out is I'm going to cast.
But basically, this would be a 30 feet radius if we're talking, if we're doing a 10x multiplier. This is about a 30-foot radius in a square.
Great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast at 3rd level Tidal Wave.
Oh, wow.
To help put the fires out.
Okay, is that like, so is that like a beam kind of deal?
So the range is 120 feet.
Okay, yeah, you could hit the entire square from here. And yes, since you're using it out of combat, I'd allow you to like wave it around so you can just drench the entire market in water.
All right, so the way I'm doing this, I'm just gonna look over to Jessica and I just go, no fireball, please. And I take out I carry.
It's
on my
actually
person,
firebolt, is what Jessica says as she stops shooting them.
Fine. I take out my goat skin, sack of water, and you know how waterbenders use water bending, how they use water bending in
Absolutely.
The Last Airbender. That's kind of how I start my tidal wave. I just do those motions, and it just gets larger in size as I push it out and help direct it into making sure that no one is hurt. Trying to make sure that the fires aren't put out.
Well, I'll put
Can
it
we turn
this
the
way.
music down
If
a
there's
little bit?
anybody in the market, they would be relieved if you snuffed them out as well.
If I what?
If you killed them with the tidal wave, because they are currently on fire and probably in a lot of pain. So you really don't have to be worried about hitting people, considering the entire market is on fire.
Okay. So I just try to use the tidal. I try to use the tidal wave to take out the fire.
Yeah. Is there anything you need to roll to hit on that, or is it just an area of effect kind of deal?
So it's a dex save of 16.
Okay. Well, since the objects can't move and they're just on fire, they don't need they fail whatever dex save. Or
Yeah,
does it say-
it extinguishes unprotected flames within its area and within 30 feet of it, and then vanishes.
Yeah. Then yeah, you can hit the entire market. I'd be totally fine with that. Especially again, since you're not in combat, I allow spells to work a little differently. So yeah, you can snuff all the flames in the market out. Let me delete the red wonderful flames I drew. And yeah, the market is now drenched in water and no longer on fire. Jessica shoots off one last firebolt into the market after you put it out, just to see if it will reignite, but the water keeps it quenched.
If it was, I'm just gonna throw a dash of water just to stop it. Just say, have a little water projectile, just like.
Oh, like the airbender, intercepting the fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also do that. I'd be totally fine. You just throw up a little water thing, and it the fire bolt that Jessica threw is caught by the water, and just nothing happens. And she just looks at you with a very disappointing scowl. And that is when Flicker, you run in.
Why is it wet?
I put out the fires.
I know.
Oh.
Before you can speak, Ignis, Jessica walks up and says, well, me and him were just having a little fun, and I got a little carried away, and he just got me too excited. That's why everything's wet.
Oh, Jessica doesn't know how it is at all.
Do we know
I
it's dirty right now?
I kind of expect that answer from you, so that's fair. Do you guys want me to take you to everyone else?
Yeah, do you know what's happening right now?
So.
Oh, right. I've forgotten to roll.
Is on fire.
All of you, roll me a d20. Sorry.
Okay.
I kind of forgot the
this is
siege
how-
was actually happening. Thanks for
Wait,
reminding me.
Everybody.
Wes, that
Also-
includes
Can we
you.
turn-
Roll me a d20.
Oh, okay.
Can we turn the music down a little bit?
You can.
Oh.
Is there a way to turn it down with the bot or a bot command?
You have to right click. You have to right click the profile, or if you're on mobile, you click and hold, and then you could turn down the volume for yourself.
One second.
Sorry, what was
Okay.
the check?
Okay.
It's
one.
a straight D21.
Just a straight
D20 roll.
d20.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Okay.
You got a
One.
1?
Yeah.
I got a
Well, that's
7.
Got a 4.
Okay, let me know if you get below a 10.
Whoever's inventory,
I rolled a 19.
I'm sorry if I get you hit if I'm in your inventory.
No, you won't get hit, but
I will.
he will.
I know.
I rolled a
I'm
1.
sorry.
You both
We
rolled.
both rolled 1.
You both rolled.
Yeah.
Hey,
I rolled
a
19.
Hey, wood and metal boys, stick together.
Who rolled under a 10? I know I got Taco and
do.
West.
Me.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so basically just Hope and Orville rolled above a 10.
Oh.
Jessica beat the 10 roll, by the way. So Hope and Ignis, you're the only two that rolled above a 10?
No, I rolled below a 10.
Oh, okay. Who rolled a 19?
I did.
Oh, okay. Wow, that really sucks for all of you.
Oh, God.
Except for Hope.
Why? Is Michael gonna die?
Why am I screwed?
Because did you roll below a 10, Orville?
No, I rolled a 12.
Oh, then you're fine, Orville. So everybody who rolled below a 10, make me a athletics saving throw.
Oh shit.
And let me know if you beat a 14.
Oh, I think already I know what's
Or
gonna
more
happen.
specifically, if you didn't beat a 14, I'll wait for damage.
Oh
Am
god.
am I rolling as well
18.
or no?
No, you're not West.
Okay.
My fucking strength is a -1. Why do this to me, Zaru?
-2. Hold on.
Alright.
I
Mine
got a
is
7.
as well.
Don't worry, West. I got your back.
I got a
I'll
7.
take the hits.
Okay, so everybody who
I-
rolled above a 14 on their athletics saving throw
I got 11.
will take half of this damage. This is only for those who have failed the luck check, is what I like to call it when I just make you roll just a 20. So that will be
Great.
7 plus 9 plus 2. What is that? 7 plus 2, that's 9, that's 18. So anybody who fails this roll will take the full 18 damage. Anybody who
Okay.
succeeded the roll but failed the luck check as well will take half damage at 9.
Alright, so I take 9.
I take 18 damage.
With the exception
Great.
of you, West, because you are being carried.
I'll take his half. So I'll take
No,
18.
I'm only throwing one rock at each of you, so I'm only
can
going
I
to count it
absorb
as
the
one.
rock?
No, because of the speed at which it's moving. So
What's that? Can I deflect missiles?
I would say if it was like a bow, like a barrage of
Arrow.
arrows, yes. But because it's a full-blown rock, no.
Okay, I just had to ask. It would have been funny. I would have threw it right back.
Yeah, we got some water benders, some earth benders, some fire benders up in here. All we need are air benders and we're good.
Well, we got
I can fly,
Michael for
but-
that. He's an airhead.
I don't think that counts.
Orville can fly, so I guess he could count as an airbender. He can move wind with his wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, this is going to be on you and honesty, but again, if you failed the athletics check, you take 18 damage. If you succeeded the athletics check, you take 9 damage, and if you succeeded the luck check, you don't have to roll anything or take any damage. Again, with the exception
I
of
took
Wes.
18.
Oh, okay. So those who fail gets a rock thrown in their face.
Yeah, as Flicker runs up and's like, "Hey, can I lead you guys away?" And Jessica makes her tawdy retort. Again, channeling my inner Jessica for that one. Another barrage of rocks thrown by catapults come over the city walls and land not directly on you, of course, but near you. And the splash damage is what's causing you damage. For those who succeeded the luck check, the rocks were either too far away to hurt you, or no rocks were thrown in your general vicinity.
Great, I just get hit by a rock in the, just one rock races past my...
Yeah, so like a rock would land
Apple.
here, hitting you, but Jessica is able to kind of get like, whoop.
Just say, no. I just fall into the ground and be like, shit.
Yeah, basically you're hit by the debris of the rock exploding as it lands on the ground.
What about the people up here?
Again, rocks are just falling all over the place. None of them none of them land here on Orville or Hope, but one of them lands really close to you, Michael, and explodes, damaging you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of forgot we were in a siege. I was supposed to do this occasionally.
Well, classic
So
did
I-
is.
So I look over to Flicker and I just ask him, you have any bright ideas on how to stop this?
No. Not one bit. We just need to
Wait,
regroup. And we found another tiefling Apparently.
Marionette.
No, Hope.
Oh, Hope. Yeah, Hope's the tiefling. Oh, that's who I was confusing it with. I was thinking of Hope as the tiefling. Ah!
That's what I
That's
said.
what I was saying.
I said there might be
Yeah.
another new player, or the other new
Sorrow?
character that you're thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
Michael.
found another tiefling, and like I'm gonna take you guys to Zeed and Michael is.
Okay.
Okay, I think we need to regroup
Jump
somehow
on.
and try to
So-
stop this.
Sorry, can Michael technically like know what Flicker is thinking and hear? Cause I am a part of him
There we
technically.
go. No.
Aw. Cause then I would like put in the thought.
You had a
inside
shared
his-
experience when you guys were together, but now that you're separated, no.
Aw, I wanted
Uh,
him to think of murder.
Yes, and as you guys rejoin the group, I'm going to take another quick pause to grab a second potion of bravery and also pee.
Oh. Okay.
I was gonna.
Okay, as Flicker, and Ignis, and Jessica regroup with the main party, they're still recovering from the explosion of the rocks, and I am going to take out the villagers that were here are also dead.
Ooh. Ooh, nice. Death.
But also one of the guards, because the rock that landed near you, Michael, one of the guards is also dead. However, the elderly, by the way, he's elderly man dressed in BDSM gear is totally fine as his back has been restored.
Wait,
Really?
Yeah, he's totally fine.
Fate just seems to be smiling upon you, hasn't it?
As you said, the light of Hermania.
Now, well, Light of Hermione can just go fuck itself compared to everybody else here. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Well, you didn't heal them.
Damn.
Everybody you've healed is totally fine.
He looks around
Yes,
all the dead
it just means
bodies.
that now anybody who is not horribly injured it doesn't know anything about it.
I walk over as Zeed is currently having a
Yeah,
identity
sorry,
crisis.
Zeed. I'm totally fucking. I didn't realize that killing everybody in the square meant that nobody would be able to.
So while Zeed's having an identity crisis, I walk over to one of the soldiers and Hope, and I just. And
Also, there's
ask,
like 10 soldiers next to Hope that are laid out who have been healed and stabilized.
Cool. I just walk over to Hope. And you just see kind of like for Hope, you see kind of like a tiefling. He has human skin tones. There's some flecks of like blue under his eyes, like blue like lines under his eyes. Some simple garbs, a staff, and then like his horns are kind of like goat horns almost, and a little tail just peeks out, swishing back and forth. And I just go, "Excuse me, do you know what's happening right now?"
Hope is going to look shocked because she's never seen anyone that kind of looks anything similar to her. And then she's going to like compose herself and then look around like I'm trying to figure that out too.
This is where DM will step in to this conversation. Hope, having spent some time here, you weren't here for long if I remember our discussion. But you would know that the world in the last 10 years has changed dramatically. There's been strife across the continent, and that you came here in hopes of finding a more peaceful area. But there were rumors of an army amassing that was led by believers of death is not a true god. And that anybody who did not bow to that belief would be basically taken over and forced to believe, and that's kind of what's been going on in the last 10 years. So you would have knowledge of this, Hope. and that specifically this town is being attacked because they actually worship death quite heavily, and they refuse to bow to the demand that death be seen as a false god.
Okay.
Relay that information or ask questions from me as the DM, as you please.
All right. Hope is going to look around. Say, will this count as a war? Like a holy
No,
war?
it's more of just so in this world, or in this state of the world, nations don't really exist. At most, the most powerful entities are city states like Granton or Granton. So it's not necessarily a war, not like we would think between nations today, but this would be an attack more than a war.
Or a raid.
No, I'd qualify this as a full-blown attack. Raids don't usually bring siege equipment with them.
Okay.
I
guess Hope is just going to say there's an army going around and trying to subjugate anyone into believing that death is not a real god. And since this city worships death, they're refusing to bow down. So I'm assuming this is a siege.
I look.
See,
Do I see where they're firing? Their rocks and everything. Like, are they on a precipice?
Roll me a I don't know, investigation or perception, whichever you'd prefer. Chat.
Cool. Investigation or perception. I'm using perception because my investigation sucked ass.
Oh, hello? Did I lose connection? Hello? Second time pause. So you rolled a 19.
Yes.
The hills, so obviously most cities, especially those who are fortified cities, sit on top of hills and other geographical locations that are advantageous to them. So the city is certainly on a hill. And so you can't necessarily see the army that's attacking you past the walls, but you can definitely see the direction in which the rocks came from, which I'm just going to draw a big arrow. They came from that direction.
All right. So what I'm going to do, if you allow me, I'm gonna
No, I won't.
look over to the rest of everyone and say, take care of the citizens. I'm gonna try to see where it's coming from. It's over in that direction, as I point to like where you drew.
Yeah,
And
so that'd be like the northwest.
Yeah, I'm like northwest, and
I'll go with Ignis.
Oh, you can wild shape too?
I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna follow you.
Okay, because I was gonna. You're like tiefling, Fred.
Tiefling, love me.
The fucking Spider-Man meme, but it's like tieflings.
Yeah.
Just pointing at each other.
Like, huh?
I transform into a peri-eagle falcon, and I can stay in this shape for 3 hours if you're reverting back to my normal form, and I just fly into the northwest direction.
Okay, well, you don't have to get very far. As soon as you can see over the walls, there is a massive army out there. Just give me a second.
Do I see what their flag symbol is?
Let me just.
Oh, big dark, scary legions.
Obviously, there's more of them than this, but I'm just showing you like they have completely surrounded the city. In fact, if you were to look to the south, you would see banners and people flying here as well through the burning smoke of the city, as well as the uh, the raised fortress that's attached to the city is also surrounded and under siege by its own siege equipment. And the bridge leading from the fortress to the city has been destroyed.
The fortress has been destroyed?
No, the bridge leading to the fortress, the city and the fortress
Okay.
has been destroyed. Which I will now focus ping here so everybody can see. So, but the fortress looks like it's holding its own quite well against whatever siege. It's very high up. The catapults are having a very hard time getting the rocks over the wall, as well as the walls themselves are kind of built into the natural hill itself. So whatever damage they're taking is minimal at best. It's a very well-designed fortress. And they're shooting back with archers and their own siege equipment. But as to the north, I don't have anything that indicates a siege equipment. Let's see if I can have anything that loads as an object that I can throw in for catapult here. Those are beds. That is definitely not a catapult.
just they're launching beds.
Here, I, without anything better to see, I'll use the wagons as.
Well, they kind of look like catapults, so.
I know, that's why I chose them. So there are some catapults kind of at the edge of the army formation over here. You definitely don't have to fly out of the city to see this and put yourself in danger or anything. But that's the basic getup of what you can see as a flying bird.
Do I see any flags as well that are waving in the air that look like the symbol on the piece of cloth that I had from 10 years ago?
Yes,
Since
absolutely. They are flying those flags with similar symbols.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now to do what I was trying to do. And see if this works. It does. Okay. And then you can continue. I'm just doing stuff on my own here.
Yeah, I'm just taking notes. And then I'm gonna
What
look.
we doing?
I'm flying.
Oh.
Where the fuck are you going?
Observing what's happening to the city.
So
I'll
while
say
you're
you-
flying, do you get close to them? Do you try and fly over them? Like, what exactly are you doing?
I try fly over them at a height that their arrows or their
Oh, shit.
My God. Who is he?
Yeah, as you fly over near the catapults, you notice a camp that involves. So I'm just gonna move your character Ignis over. Oops, that's not Ignis.
Oh my
Move your
God!
character Ignis over
I'm trying
here.
to fly so that I don't get hit.
They're not focused on one bird in the sky right now, but you fly like over here. And again, these bigger images are meant to instill like, you know, groups of people, not just individuals.
Yeah, like legion.
Yeah, like cohorts.
Mm-hmm.
As you fly over here, you notice that there is a tent that looks to be like a commander's tent. And as you fly over, this guy walks out. Of the tent.
Wait. Oh!
He's not that big. I'm just zooming it out for visuals.
I know. I'm just looking at the art.
He has a glowing limb that seems to be morphing as you look at it. His appearance is overall ragged, but his armor is near spotless, and made of a metal you have never seen before.
If I can, could I hear what they're saying?
No, you wouldn't be able to get close enough without being attacked, detected, or otherwise seen.
But could I hear their conversations or no?
No. Like I said, you cannot get close enough without being detected, seen, or revealed as a flying person rather than just a bird. Basically, if you don't do bird activities in the sky from being far away, you won't. You'll be seen. You'll be noticed. But
Okay.
because I'm assuming that birds have much better vision than humans, I'm just saying that you can have a general look at what this guy looks like because it's a sharper image.
Could I? Are there any people in like surrounding him? Anyone?
Yeah, there seem to be some like officers there, people who look in like in different armor than the rank and file. As they look out over up to the city, because they're again down the hill from the city, as they look up towards the city.
Is that dumb bitch there?
The red lady? No,
Yes.
she is not there.
Okay. Do I recognize this man from before?
You have never seen anything that looks like him. The closest thing that you could see that looks like him is the animated armor you encountered in the catacombs.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's the closest thing that you can think of that looks like him.
And I can't like read their lips or anything.
No, he has a plate mail over his face, and you're just close enough to get a good detail of him, but you are not close enough to get like lip reading off of him. Unless Ignis was a lesbian, then lip reading would come natural. I'm sorry.
I should have been a fucking like horseshoe fly so I could.
Yep. Well, you chose what you chose, so you're just flying over. And this doesn't take all that much time. At most, this would take like 10 minutes to gather all this information.
Yeah, I just kind of like I'm also gonna fly over to the river to see if there's any exits that the people can escape to, like any boats that they can get on so that they can.
No, there are no boats that people can get on the river, but the river itself seems relatively unguarded, other than the occasional soldiers on the banks that are just there for the siege.
And then,
but you also notice there's a lack of port facilities for boats to dock at the city as well. Most boats will dock north or south of the city and then transport goods in through carts.
Okay. And then I'm going to fly south.
Okay.
And see what it's like, and see what that situation is like.
Yeah. I'm assuming you fly down the river, right?
Yeah, I just fly down the river. I'm a Parallel Eagle Falcon, so I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, like I said, now that you're extending your reconnaissance, I would say it's going to take a little bit longer. But as you fly down the river, you see that the castle is under siege. Mm-hmm. Again, they don't seem to be doing a very good job of actually sieging the castle itself, but the city itself is in a lot of danger.
All right.
We continue down, and you see that what would best be described as like the peasantry / farming / slums area is completely lit on fire. There probably isn't a building here that isn't burning.
This is where I grew up.
Yeah, this is the area that you, as a child, lost your family. It's completely on fire, and close to the bridge here. Again, I can't directly place the soldiers where they'd be, like, obviously not in the fire, but they'd be on like the main road in and out, which isn't very much touched by the fire. And they'd be like here, just making sure nobody can leave the city through the southern gate. In fact,
And
one
their
would be like over here.
forces are not as strong.
No, they are not at the southern gate.
As the ones to the northern gate.
No, or the ones surrounding the castle.
Cool. So I just fly over to fly over to the group at top speed. Trying to make sure.
Whoops! I accidentally.
I just got spaghettified.
Yeah, you accidentally entered a black hole.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a spell that's for that.
Sorry, I didn't. I accidentally dragged up.
Someone casted a wizard saw you and casted ravenous void up in the air.
Yes, and you died and need to make a new character, Ignis. No. And Neil deGrasse Tyson appears next to you to invent the term spaghettification.
I just dive down and then like land in like the action pose of a hero. Just
okay,
like,
if you want to land in an action pose, I need a performance and an athletics check from you.
Oh god damn, can it just be performance?
No, fuck you. No. I like Marvel Rivals. I won't let you steal their thunder.
I'm an MCU.
You talked shit last week about Marvel Rivals, and now you're fucking playing it?
I made a message that said, hey, anybody interested in Marvel Rivals? I saw some videos and changed my mind and have been playing it.
Okay, that's an 18.
I made a message just for you because I couldn't remember who talked to me about it. Don't give me shit. I said, hey, I'm playing this now because I saw a video that got me interested in it and I started playing. That's on you for not paying attention.
Okay. And then athletics. Why can't it be acrobatics?
It could be acrobatics if you want it to be. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, thank you. And I got a 11 on acrobatics.
Okay, so you land and you don't land very well. In fact, you're pretty sure you might have shattered your kneecap, which by the way, for DM notes, you didn't. Don't worry. But as you stand there in absolute pain, you look like a total badass landing. As you like transform, like you come in out of like a Stuka dive bomb and you transform right above the ground. And as the magical mist dissipates or the magical power lights dissipate and stuff, there's just you kneeling, power posing on the ground as you stand up. And what most people can't see is that you are putting absolutely zero pressure on your left leg.
I kind of like hobble over so no one sees.
Also, while you were gone, Zeed, the people who are on the other side of you that you didn't see, come up to you and say, "We saw the light of Hermania. Please, don't be disappointed. We'll tell this story to everybody as long as we live, but that doesn't seem like it might be very long."
Yeah, I think what might be great for all of you is to run immediately. Stop sticking around here. You need.
But
to
the light of Hermania will protect us.
No, that's not how it works.
Welcome to your little cult.
These guys are now your first two genuine followers, by the way. They will follow you everywhere, and they will become NPC companions to the group now.
Oh, slaves. Slavery.
God. Okay.
They are level 1 peasants, so don't expect them to do much.
Hope comes running back out of breath. She didn't even make it like halfway.
Yeah, you made it to like the wall, realized that there's a bunch of soldiers there and the gate is closed, and came running back.
Nope.
Sorry.
Let Chaos finish, okay, Michael?
All right.
She's gonna run there out of breath. I think there's an army outside.
You see Ignis walks up. I just walked up.
This is, again, Ignis, you're not here yet. This is all where Ignis is flying around, because this takes like, 10, 15 minutes for you to do.
Okay.
I just want to give the rest of the group a time to RP as well. Hope, as you return, the elderly man in his BDSM outfit goes, "No shit, I hadn't realized that there was an army outside when the rocks started falling from the sky."
Oh,
I can defense to that.
You know it's bad when the freak owns you.
Oh my god, Zeed.
Listen, everybody, just listen.
Oh.
I'm almost dead.
By the way, he's also a follower. I will mark all the followers with yellow now.
No, you can stay back. At least 30 feet, okay?
That's what the lawsuit said. I'm kidding. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
Everybody, please, can we get out of here? I swear to God, I don't have enough life left within me to fight in the whole army. I don't think any of you do either. We need to get out of here.
Zeed, every time the light... One second. Zeed, every time the light activates, you gained hit points.
I thought that was only if I casted a spell.
2, 4, 9, 11, 13, 15. Oh, that's a really good one. 15, 21, and 24. You gain 24 points of healing, or of health.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm a cruel DM, but I'm not that cruel. You gain 24 HP points, Zeed. As you healed, you can feel yourself being rejuvenated by not just the light of Hermania, but the belief of your followers.
Okay, so then what's the plan?
I can dig a tunnel out.
I can create a distraction.
Ignis, this is where you rejoin the conversation.
Look, I just can't. Do they see me land like that?
Yeah, you see him superhero pose, and then you also just see him limp away from the superhero pose.
No, they don't see me limp away. It's just a little hobble.
Anyone who wants to beat an 18 performance check on a perception check will see him limp.
Oh god.
Oh hell yeah, I want to do that.
Please no. Let me have this moment.
19, 13 plus 6. I see that shit. I felt the ground when you landed.
Yeah, the ground whispers to you, Taco. He landed really cool, but he fucked it up.
Guys, I just got.
When did you start talking to me?
I got 18 on
I
acrobatics.
got a natural 20 on the perception.
No,
even
you're
though I'm
rolling
not
perception.
even technically sentient yet.
Perception?
Yeah, perception, Michael. Perception,
Okay,
not acrobatics.
perception.
Did you say the
How do
doll
you
or the
feel
ground
happy
talked
that
to
the
me?
dead puppet
The
sees
ground.
it?
The ground talked to you.
When did you start talking?
The ground's completely silent to your question.
19.
Oh, you bitch.
Orville, did you roll?
Well, sorry, what was the roll?
Perception.
The perception, that will be a
See me
13.
hobble.
How much?
13.
13? Yeah, Orville, you just see a super cool hero landing from Ignis. Everybody else, you see him hobble away from the landing.
I hope some of it is attempting to try to perceive what was happening.
That is fairly
How's your
impressive,
leg?
but it would have been more impressive if you had a barrel roll.
At least he tried.
Michael's just over here. At least he tried.
I just
You
walk over.
get a disappointed look from Flicker.
I just walk over and I go.
Oh, one second. I need Jessica to make it her roll. That is a nat 20 from Jessica.
Fuck.
She's about to make the biggest fun of you.
Jessica is completely silent as you start talking, Ignis.
Oh god. I'm just gonna say, look, it's no use going northward. They're more heavily fortified there, and their commander's there as well. This man has this glowing red arm, and their flags, they were the same flags that were on that piece of cloth.
You mean that piece of cloth?
I pull out the piece of cloth and I go, this piece. Yes.
Oh, I completely forgot
Why?
about that.
In 20 years, have everything got so much fucking worse?
More reason to murder.
Listen, I suggest the fortress is holding its own, but the bridge is down. The best way we can get out, if anything, is either Clicker leads everyone underground, or we take on the south side. They're less fortified there.
I'm
I
kind of
vote
tapped
south
out
I'd
right
like to
now.
take a moment to say we have passed the 2-hour mark. Are you guys good continuing? Because I am.
Yes, I am good.
Pause.
I am also.
I have to go.
Okay.
But you guys can continue without me.
No, we will end it here with one last comment from the DM. As you guys are discussing this, you hear a massive crash, and through the smoke and flame from the north enters a small army led by the man you saw earlier.
That's him.
No shit.
We gotta get going
Nice
now.
murder.
No, Michael, we gotta get out of here.
And with that, we will end it on a cliffhanger. Thank you for all coming and attending. I hope you all had fun, and thank you for anybody who watches this video for making it to the end. If you did, I guess I will be a shell and sell out and say subscribe and like the video. Thank you.
I thought we was going to introduce Wes.
We did. That's the
he's
marionette
playing.
puppet.
No, I thought his character was going to talk and do stuff.
Yeah, we'll address that almost instantly in the beginning of the next video. But anyway,
Okay.
I was trying to end the video. Thank you for ruining that. And this is still part of the video because I refuse to edit anything out. Goodbye.